Wikipedia defines purpose as an abiding intention to achieve a long-term goal that is personally meaningful and makes a positive mark on the world. This is something that many famous individuals that have done throughout our history as a planet, and at the end of the day, looking at their legacy, you notice they are all human beings being capable and willing to act. Such achievements include creating a cure for illnesses, stopping geopolitical war, or even simpler things such as generating laughter or creating meaningful art mediums. We all, whether you believe it or not, have a purpose in our lives as human on the planet. The key is defining our purpose and taking steps to enact it. A purpose defines your desires into a goal to steer your life based upon your sense of morality and mentality. Only when you obtain clear conscience, define your desires, and have a willingness to act will you be able to have a purpose for your life. A. Obtain a clear conscience. When you hear the phrase clear conscience, you think about the fact that one has done nothing bad or wrong, as stated by Merriam-Webster, which is true in most regards, but how I tend to think of it is a deeper and more philosophical answer. I think about the fact that once you have accepted and admitted to said wrongdoings, you're able to transcend into a sense of eternal peace and allow morality to flow into your life, meaning nirvana is achieved. Nirvana comes from the Buddhist belief that one can transcend into a state of freedom from suffering and rebirth and from annihilation of greed, hatred, and delusion. This idea of nirvana ties into the idea of a clear consciousness, allowing an individual to prioritize the desires needed to live a peaceful and fulfilling life. One that allows them to enact purpose into their lives, which leads me to the next point, defining your purpose, your desires. Most desires are thought of as a large wants for yourself. You want a nice car, you want a nice house, you want a lot of money, etc. Wants seem transactional and shallow, personally speaking. Yes, wants are something nice to think about in your day-to-day life. Desires, however, represent the impacts you have based upon actions led by your purpose. Your desires can be related to your job, your passions, or even your servitude towards others. Desires are deemed more aspirational in theory. However, when talking about defining your purpose, you allow yourself to be methodical and believe in the organization and expression of your desires. As I mentioned in the beginning, your purpose is an abiding mission to achieve a long-term goal that is personally meaningful and makes a positive mark on the world. Your desires should be reflected in that same mentality, something meaningful, whether it be for you or for society, or as well as a purpose that leaves a positive mark, whether it be small or large. Willingness to act. Desires can't be enacted without the willingness to act upon them. A tie to this motivation that I thought when crafting this speech was from the King of Pop, Michael Jackson's 1988 hit, Man in the Mirror. The lyrics read, "If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make the change. You got to get it right when you got the time, because when you close your heart, you close your mind." Jackson produced this music video in the song near the end of a tumultuous time in the world, filled with hate, violence, despair, and grief throughout its history. He doesn't even appear in the music video at all, and the video showcases many events that have happened right before the 80s have happened, and how people have fought for change and peace. Jackson is trying to get everyone to see and hear through his music to make a better world for themselves and their children. He states that to make a better life, you need to make a change. One action may seem minuscule and not impactful, but it aligns with the past statements I've made. What you believe or desire needs to start with an action to achieve that state of peace or nirvana. Overall, finding one's purpose may seem like a challenging idea because it represents a fear about messing up one's future because of actions done in the past or present. I have struggled with this fear myself. The life decision process after my K-12 experience had my initial plans derailed by COVID-19, leaving me unsure what to do. I though have gone through it with the experiences I've gained working in the customer service industry and with children. This redirection in my life has defined my desire to become a teacher, inspiring future learners. I hope this speech pushes you to find your purpose or act out your purpose as I have found mine, and I'm acting it out as I go through college. Thank you.